Hey guys, welcome back to Rocky Mountain Homestead. Today we are wrapping up the greenhouse and I'm going to take you guys along a little bit throughout the day and just share all the steps that we're doing to wrap it up. Yesterday was a really long work day for us. Mike finished the panels on the greenhouse yesterday for the roof and finished fine-tuning all those things, putting different brackets and stuff on, and then I unloaded a pallet of probably like 35 bags of topsoil, and so I opened those, spread them all out on top of the beds inside of the greenhouse. So it was a very late day. We actually went and got plants as well because a lot of the starters that I did just didn't last. They didn't make it because we didn't know when the greenhouse would be done, and it just took too long to get them in the ground. So we just went and got some plants this year, and I'll just do the starters next year. But I'm going to take you guys along today. Mike is going to be doing the irrigation, so he is actually starting on that right now. I just got my coffee over here, and yeah, I'm going to take you guys along as we wrap up this greenhouse. He's going to do the irrigation, and I'm going to get stuff planted, and we're going to get this greenhouse finished today. Here's some of the plants that we got last night. We got all the topsoil in the beds, and then Mike is working on, what are you working on?
Setting up our drip system.
So we're going to do a drip system.
We're going to have 1-inch pipe around the outer edge, and then a bunch of 1/2-inch lines off of that, and then 1/4-inch lines off of that.
Yeah, so everything will be watered because I'm horrible at watering and keeping things alive. It is really hot and arid here, so we're going to get this set up today. That's one of our goals, get the plants planted. So we got all our irrigation supplies right here. He's going to be working on that, and what am I going to be working on? Helping. I'm going to be the helpmate. So anyway, I'll bring you back. You hear Joshua's in here eating all our spearmint leaves, huh? Do you like them? Are they good? Yeah?
Can I move my bed in here?
Your bed in here? You want to sleep in here? You don't think it's hot? It's pretty hot in here, buddy.
But it would be hot fun to do. When are we gonna put on this doorknob?
The doorknob? I don't know. I think we're going to do that today. Is it hot, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so at this point, I'm kind of just down here to give him a hand where needed or run him tools back and forth so he doesn't have to get up and down. He actually was in a lot of pain, so I really just wanted to speed this up, mute the video, and just do a voiceover out of this. He is scheduling his back surgery pretty soon. He actually just got off the phone with the doctor today. He called me when he was at work and just wants to get this done and over with because of how much pain he's in. So I am not familiar with irrigation, but I learned a lot, and it's not something I enjoy, but I did help him a little bit, and we did want to just get this done today. We knew we weren't going to get to the bubblers or the trenching. That's going to be a whole nother day event, but just getting this in and getting it ready and set up for the bubblers was the most important part, and of course getting the plants in the ground and watered. And if you saw my sons sneaking in and grabbing leaves off the plant and eating them, it is okay. It was a spearmint plant, and they couldn't resist. They actually liked them, but I was like, okay, let's just get them in the ground so they can grow and not eat the whole plant. So anyway, I just fast forwarded a lot of this. I wanted to leave the footage in. We were talking more about the fruit trees and doing the raised beds outside, and I'm going to be planting a lot of things in the ground around the fruit trees when we do get them planted, hopefully this year, if not definitely next year. But I'm thinking this summer we're just going to knock it out and kind of get it over with. But I will bring you guys back when we are done this irrigation part.
1 day later.
All right, you guys, it is day 2, and that's basically because we were out here till 10 o'clock, including cleanup time, and then 11 o'clock we had to run and haul water for our house. If you guys don't know our well situation, watch my videos and you will know, but we have to haul water a lot of the time. So anyway, we got our hanging baskets up on some hooks there. We still need to get some chairs for right here. I think that'll be really cute and relaxing. And then we still have tools out because we actually have to trench from back there all the way up to our driveway up there for our irrigation. So that's going to be a pain because solid rock, guys, not cool. But anyway, so he actually did get the irrigation on. He got the hardware on the door. He got the lock on the door. I already opened it because I just watered in here a little bit ago. and making sure the plants are doing okay. So overall, we got basically everything planted. We kind of went a little heavy on the tomatoes, which is fine, but space-wise, we just didn't have what we needed. We still have raised beds out here we're getting fruit trees for, so I do plan on planting a lot of stuff in the ground, and I also have veg trugs and a green stalk planters that I'll be filling with that. That is my chipmunk damage. Literally within an hour of having them on the top front porch, our chipmunks ate a lot of that stuff. So just waiting for it to kind of revive a little bit here. I think it'll come back nicely. We did get this stuff up on here. He got one of them mounted over there. We just threw the knee pads on it, but he's going to mount the other one. And these are just hooks to hold like the rakes, the shovels, the supplies, the snippers, and all that stuff. So if you guys don't know, we moved from Florida about 10 years ago. Mike had a huge landscaping business in Florida. And so he knows how to do all this. I helped him because he was in a significant amount of back pain. And I didn't record a ton yesterday for that reason. He was just in pain, and nobody really wants to be on film in pain. I was going to take you guys along. I did little clips here and there, but he did all the irrigation basically for this. He ran the whole setup. And the only thing we have to do is put the bubblers on. So this will all self-sufficiently be watered. Thank God, because I'm horrible at watering things. We are super dry up here in the Rocky Mountains, and things need a lot more water than normal. Let's get on with it. So over here, we got some yellow summer squash planted, and I got some zucchini. Some areas are a little bit crowded, but he's like, it's totally fine. And I trust him because he's done landscaping for many years. So I usually stress about the little things, and he doesn't. So we balance each other out. But yeah, squash and zucchini here. And then we got some yellow bell peppers back there, another yellow bell pepper, and then 2 reds. I actually smushed that one bending over on top of it yesterday when I was planting. So oops, that will come back totally fine. And then we got 3 parsley here. That one, you know, we're still watering it. It is fresh, new topsoil, so that takes a while for it to actually get saturated and not be so dry down further below. So I've been watering it a lot more to get it soaking up water and holding it a lot better. And then, like I said, the parsley scattered there. And then over here, we have 2 of those lunchbox orange pepper, snacking type pepper plants, 3 parsley again, and then we have a jalapeno, a green bell pepper, and another jalapeno back there. So just some pepper plants. I like canning a lot of salsas and stuff like that. So I thought peppers and tomatoes definitely would be our main crop that we grow here. And then that is jalapeno. And then once again, parsley scattered throughout there. And I did leave a tag for poblano because I needed to know that that was a poblano plant. And then over here, I actually have 2 serrano peppers, and then I have a habanero. And then this is where we start putting in some romaine. I have 2 romas right there. And then mint is a good companion plant with tomatoes. So I have peppermint, and then spearmint and spearmint. That spearmint doesn't look too great right there, but it will come back. It's fine. It just needed a lot of water. So this section, actually, I have some Roma plants that definitely need some water to soak in. So I have 6 Roma tomatoes right here. And then I have some lettuce kind of just bordering. So what I want to do with my lettuce is just border it, since we didn't have an individual bed just for lettuce. And then over here, I have some husky cherry tomato plants over there. I have some more mint. That's just regular mint. And then 2 Romas and some lettuce. I have a little rosemary plant that I'm trying to kind of bring back a little bit because it really dried out. And then over here, I have, I think that's another... No, I'm mistaken. That's my bee balm plant. Bee balm's also a really good companion plant, as well as rosemary for tomato plants. So I have a bee balm. That'll be really nice for our honeybees. I have 2 Romas on the side. I have a husky cherry tomato plant back there. And then over here, I have some rosemary, and then 3 romaine lettuce plants. And then over here, I have another husky cherry tomato. I have a beefsteak tomato. I have some basil. I have 2 Romas, and then I have some romaine lettuce. And actually, I am totally mistaken. Those 2 back there are those like pear type tomatoes, the snacking ones, the yellow tomatoes. So that's what those 2 are. And then over here, I have another beefsteak. I have some basil. I have the 2 Romas and the 3 romaines. So kind of like the same pattern going right there as the bed next to it. And then over here, I have the back row is the beefsteak tomato. These are really pretty. This is a catmint plant, and it's actually like bees, honeybees really like those plants as well. So I do have a catmint there. I have 2 Romas and then the 3 romaine lettuce. And then over here, a beefsteak, 2 Romas, and 2 romaine lettuce. I do have some more lettuce coming from Azure Standard, but that's actually on my next order. I wanted to try that new Michelle lettuce. It's just like a loose leaf colored variety. So thankfully, because we kind of got way more plants than we didn't count them out because we didn't know like what exactly was going where. And so over here, I have some lemon thyme. Over here, I have just 2 cilantro plants, and these will have their own drippers as well. I have 2 rosemary. I have 3, I want to say that is oregano. Is it Greek or Italian? I think it's Greek oregano. I think I have 3 Greek oreganos. And then I have 2 sage plants in this. And then we're going to get another window box and I'm going to throw some more herbs in that. And like I said, we still have our green stalk planter and we still have our veg trugs. So this looks actually really nice. I like it up there. And because it comes a little bit off the edge, he actually mounted them in place. And we do actually plan to do a shelf. That's going to come later. That's not now. I'm not worried about that this summer. We just wanted to get stuff in the ground because we are late to the show. It did take a while between jobs for my husband to get this finished with his guys. So I just wanted to garden and grow this year. So I really don't care about the shelf right now, but we will have a shelf out here and it will be with grow lights for our starters when I can actually do seed next year. I just wasn't sure this year if my seeds, like I didn't know how many plants to plant, and we didn't really know how big the greenhouse was actually going to be. And the starters that I did them so early, they just didn't make it. They didn't get in the ground fast enough, so they didn't do too great. So we just bought this year, which was super expensive, but I do have tons of seeds, and I will definitely know next year what works, what doesn't. Like I said, he still has to get the bubblers on, and then those are my miscellaneous plants. I have some calendula, I have some yarrow, more medicinal plants. I also have some I can never say it. Nasturtium. I don't know. I cannot pronounce that. I know someone will correct me. And I also have some lavender there. And then we have stepstones. He's going to put some stepstones throughout here, like kind of a little bit more of a walkway, but came out absolutely gorgeous. I am so happy that this is done. And I'm so happy that we're finally growing in here. And that really, really nice. I love the beams. I love the rustic stuff. Like that's just my jam. I absolutely love the rustic looking stuff. The more rustic it looks, the better for me. So I am thrilled. I just wanted to take you guys along. I know last time I showed a video and it was not finished. We didn't even have like the topsoil laid on top for the plants, but I am thrilled. I'm hoping this goes well and we're going to, trial and error. We're going to see how many tomato plants we actually need this year. Keep track of it. I'm actually going to like kind of journal it and write it down, what works, what doesn't. Because like I said, I've wanted to garden for like 16 years and I've done gardening here and there, but just between the hail and the chipmunks and the weather and the cold snaps, we've just had a lot of loss every year that I have tried, and we just realized that we need a greenhouse. So once again, just wanted to share this with you guys. It came out absolutely great. I'm also starting to think actually up here, maybe doing the same window boxes to get more space, because obviously everything is much safer in here. We can grow in here, the better. So I actually think I'm going to see if we can get the same black boxes and put some stuff up in there. But like I said, we have the veg trugs and the green stalk planters. So I'm probably going to plant some more different things in those, probably some snap peas and things like that grow good in there, some root vegetables. And then, like I said, we're also going to have raised beds kind of coming out here with all the fruit trees in it. So I'll have places to put like potatoes, root vegetables, and just put some miscellaneous plants in there as well. And then we'll also, like I said, have more raised beds here that are going to have fruit trees planted in them as well. We already kind of went to the nursery and got an idea of what we can have. We're going to do apples and cherries, and I think there were a couple more. I think maybe plums was one of them. We're like, I think zone 5. So we just need to make sure that it grows well in our area. But yeah, we're going to do miscellaneous fruit trees and some maple trees and aspen trees, and we need to get those ordered. So if not this year, next year, but more than likely this year. We just have a lot going on and a lot to wrap up. So I am going to go inside. I actually have some filming I have to do today, and I'm going to get that done. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next video. Just wanted to take you guys along and share this with you. And then in the winter, I'm kind of curious what the temperature is actually, the temperature will be in here. And yeah, we're going to try that this fall and winter and see if we could do some late fall gardening. And then also up here, I totally forgot, but there's openings up there. So it's all vented. All the way around is vented. So we do have that airflow. But yeah, just want to take you guys along and share with you. I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me. Take care and God bless.